So, the title of today's video is how OCD shatters lives. And shatters is not too strong a word. It shatters lives. It completely shatters, decimates, destroys lives. If you're in it, you probably don't realise just how bad it is. But when you come out of it, you look back and you think, God, what on earth have I been through? What have I done? How did I allow that to happen? How on earth did I become so weak and such a victim in such an awful way? And it really, really ruins lives, this thing. It really does. So I've got a piece of paper here on which I've written down. Well, actually, I've printed it out. This is actually out of my book, which you can read on Amazon, and there's a link which I'll put in the description. But yeah, this is literally a list of things that are basically ways in which OCD ruins lives. So if this isn't motivation for you to get better, I do not know what is. So I'll just read through this list, in no particular order either. All of these are horrendous things that happen to you when you have OCD. So downsides of OCD: time lost. I mean, the amount of time you lose and waste if you have OCD is just insane. Hours and hours and hours every day. And if you have OCD for, years, decades, you multiply that up. That's years of lost and wasted time because of this. Time you could have been doing something, living your life, being with loved ones, exercising, building a business, working, developing, whatever you're interested in. The stress of it stops you living your life. It makes relationships very difficult, with romantic relationships, friends, work relationships. It sucks your energy. It leaves you frustrated and irritable. It leaves you ashamed. If you have OCD, it's shameful. It's not something you want to talk to people about. It is shameful. You're reluctant to seek help. The brain is overloaded and unable to function properly. It keeps you stuck in a destructive loop of anxiety and pointless rituals and compulsions. It's depressing. Having OCD is depressing. If you have it, you're quite likely to have symptoms of depression as well, simply because of the fact it just grinds you down. It leaves you isolated, withdrawn from life, low self-esteem. You're underachieving in a massive way. You're nowhere near hitting your potential because you're wasting so much time and energy on completely pointless tasks that OCD finds for you. It's distracting. It limits your options. It makes your world smaller. As I said at the start, it shatters and decimates lives. It lowers your libido. People with OCD are very unproductive and unable to do things unless they feel right. You're working hard but achieving very little. The worse it gets, the less you achieve, and the more time and energy you spend on trying to feel right. It creates doubt and anxiety. It makes it harder and more time-consuming to complete even simple tasks. And it leads to a loss in confidence. That's just a list of things I wrote in my book, which, as I say, you can access in the link below in the description. I'm sure there's plenty of other bad sides of this. You must recover. You must stop doing these things, because all of those downsides, that should be motivation to you, that you've got to get better and stop wasting your time and energy on this life-sucking problem, which has no benefit to you. There's no benefits to OCD, none. There are absolutely no benefits to having OCD. It doesn't help you do anything. It doesn't make your life better in any way. There's nothing you can't do much better without having OCD. People sometimes think, oh, I've got OCD and I'm getting things done. I'm making my life better. You're not. All the things you're doing when you have OCD, you can do 10 times better without it. So you must recover. You must stop doing these things and be moving forward every day. I hope that helps. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.